Welcome guys, so this will be my 13th Wilds of Eldraine draft, or thereabouts. I had a good one yesterday, red, blue and black, with Johan. With lots of instants and sorceries, and well, mainly adventure cards actually. We managed to run 16 creatures and still be a spells deck, which is quite cool. What we have here is Goddric, Cloaked Reveler, so 3/3 haste with celebration. That's right, he gets flying if you trigger the celebration. Yeah, I think that's my first Goddric. Let's grab him. Pretty good card, I think. I'm actually seeing Taken by Nightmares. There was one in the first pack as well. So far I've had this played against me, but I don't seem to ever see it in packs, so I guess it's my turn. Karmic Justice. Oh, destroying a non-creature permanent. No, that's not good at all, is it? Oh wait, no, it's an enchantment. Of course, he gets repeatable. But yeah, it's still not good because they're not blowing up. They're blowing up your creature permanents mainly. That's the problem with that. Threadbind Cleek. I have played with this card. It's good. Blowing up tapped creatures is good. Having a 3/3 flyer is good. Taken by Nightmares is pretty awesome. Maybe this is the day we actually draft it and try and play with it. So having a double red and a double black card to start with seems a bit sort of committing yourself, but this is just the best removal spell, right? Because what's the next best thing? If I wanted to go red, I could get a Redcap Thief, Witch's Mark. It's like, ugh, no. I mean, Redcap Thief's okay, but let's take the... I mean, I could go for the Threadbind Cleek, but let's go for Taken by Nightmares. I've never managed to draft this before. Today's the day. Right. So red and black, we want to make lots of permanents to trigger celebration as well. Let's see if we can do that. Usually you go red and white to do the celebration deck. That's right. Ashok's Reaper, enchantments going to the graveyard, let you draw cards. So we could have a bit of an enchantment theme. Soulguide Lantern is more stuff to put on the graveyard. Put in the more permanents to put in play. Stingblade Assassin, I think just okay. Goes well with red though. Red deals damage. Redcap Thief again, that could be a mainstay. The Redcap Thief is pretty good. But 3/1 flyer, pretty good. Ashok's Reaper. We need enchantments for this to work, otherwise it's just a hill giant. I might go for the flyer. But yeah, I'm not convinced. The incidentally, Redcap Thief triggers celebration, so that could be a good one. I'm going to go for the Stingblade Assassin, that's my gut feeling. A lot of white, I see. Now, Sweettooth Witch triggers celebration. That's two things coming into play. a flicker coin. So just take a Sweettooth Witch. Can we get some cheap creatures? Oh yeah, this gives you extra combat phase. It's cute, but I don't think so. Direct damage, tap, and you can gain life from it. Pretty good utility card. Taps at instant speed. I think maybe it's just a good card. Skewer Slinger is a nice 2-drop creature. I think let's try the 3 bowls of porridge. Just because I've not tried it before. Eriette's Tempting Apple. I was think I've seen a lot of people using this. I think it's quite good. Good for aggro decks where this is the top of the curve is 4. We're looking a little bit expensive though so far. Other options would be Not Dead After All, Sugar Rush. Sugar Rush, sort of doing a similar thing to Eriette's Tempting Apple. It's pushing through extra damage, but Eriette's Tempting Apple. Let's try this. I've just seen a lot of people use this against me, so I think it's time to try it out. Okay. Well, Conceited Witch is it makes a Wicked Roll token. It can put 2 things into play, so that's good with Goddric. But there's a distinct lack of red cards happening. I notice Gingerbrute is aggressive. But I like Evolving Wilds. I want at least 1 Evolving Wilds. I'm going to take that. And it's like white, blue, and green available, and we're trying to play black-red. Yeah, I feel like we've chosen the wrong colours. We get another mana-fixing land, that's okay. Collector's Vault. It makes treasure tokens. That's pretty good. Witch's Mark. Discard, draw 2. Another Evolving Wilds is pretty good. But I think I like the Collector's Vault quite a lot. And it just, that can put an extra permanent into play every turn for your Goddric. Soul Guide Lantern. Sure. That goes in the sideboard, to be honest. That's not quite what we want. Another Crystal Grotto. We're really not finding red cards. Black cards. Well, we get a black rare. Spiteful Hexmage. So I can... Oh, nice. He makes 2 permanents. That's actually really handy. I like that. Yeah. Fantastic. Trigger Celebration. And he can put the curse on himself, so Goddric still gets to do damage. Right. It's almost looking like there's no point playing red, but while Stab Wound is -2/-2 for 3 mana, and then they lose life points. But we've got Frantic Firebolt here, which is pretty good. I think, yeah, let's take a Frantic Firebolt over the Stab Wound. This can potentially ramp up and do more damage. I need to actually have some red cards in my black-red deck. Right, Raid Bombardment. I've seen a very good black-red deck using this, but it was all one-drop creatures, basically. Okay, we're trying to build around Goddric. Grand Ball Guest is another celebration payoff. Hopeless Nightmare's pretty good. Twisted Fealty, people have been using this against me as well. It's, I suppose, it's another bite of the tempting apple. If we can have what I'm thinking of are the bargain. There we go, bargain spells. This gets better. Eriette's apple gets better. I suppose because we've got the apple, I don't think we need Twisted Fealty. We do need 2-drop creatures. We're very weak in 2-drops. Hopeless Nightmare is nice. There's some enchantment payoff, isn't there, that actually I didn't pick. Okay, I didn't pick the enchantment payoff. Let's go with aggression. Let's get a Grand Borghest. Raid Bombardment is for power 2 creatures or less. We've already half our deck is power 3 or higher, so I don't think this is a Raid Bombardment deck. Okay, another apple, another Conceited Witch. Minecart Daredevil is cool, but there's a Torch the Tower that has bargain, of course, so goes well with the apple. I think we take Torch the Tower. Okay, another Collector's Vault. Vampiric Rites is sacrifice a creature, gain 1 life, draw a card. Yeah, we've got an interesting choice here. Feed the Cauldron, I think, or Frantic Firebolt. I think we definitely take the removal if we can. How many creatures with adventure have we taken? That could, I think it's probably just the Conceited Witch. I feel like Feed the Cauldron is pretty good. Rather than just having all Frantic Firebolts, let's take a Feed the Cauldron. Okay, there's another Grand Ball Guest. There's Rowan's Grim Search. We've got to fill out our 2-drop slot if we're trying to be at all aggressive. Daredevil is great, but there is a decent 2-drop here. Skewer Slinger. Difficult choice, to be honest. I think, but also Redcap Thief is good. No, I think I like this Daredevil. But though, just got to remember we are playing. We're going for a celebration deck. Redcap Thief is better for a celebration deck. Yes, we take Redcap Thief actually. Okay, 2-drop. You need a power 4 creature, and we don't really have it. We need that at the beginning of combat. Yeah, celebration happens immediately, so Goddric could trigger that. But otherwise, we're quite a small creature deck. And we could take a Minecraft Daredevil, but we're got a few too many 3-drops now. We can, what have we got? The other thing we could do to pump things is if we do get Minecraft Daredevils or Wicked Roll tokens on 3 power creatures. I'm gonna go for the Boundary Lands Ranger here, just because we need 2-drops. We've already got enough 3-drops. Twisted Fealty. Am I gonna sideboard that? Or are we just going for a Steel and Sack deck? I'm gonna put that main deck for the moment. The other card lots of people have been using is Rat Out. I think that's worth a try. Let's give that a shot. Red Bombardment. Yeah. Sure. Another Eriette's Tempting Apple. Well, we got so we got a food fight. What's quite funny is I've actually got 4 copies of Food Fight just from drafting. Is it just a good card in this deck? It lets my artifacts deal damage to any target. So that includes treasures from Collector's Vault. Leyline of Lightning. Interesting. Extra 1 damage. The other option, well, Food Fight will give us 20 guaranteed gems as well. The other thing I can get is Monstrous Rage, which is quite fun. Quite aggressive. Let's see, Wicked Visitor is a 2-drop. Unholy Catapult. Unruly Catapult is... Oh, that's a good blocker. It's another 3-drop. I feel like Monstrous Rage is a good card that I should probably pick. There's also High Fey Negotiator. That's got Bargain as well. Bit tricky to come. Well, Bargain does not kill. Bargain only lets you sacrifice artifacts, enchantments, or tokens. So only if you steal a token with Eriette, you can then sacrifice it. But yeah, big chunky flyer can do a 3-point drain life. But are we going? Yeah, it's a bit. Maybe we're going low to the ground. Aggression, really. I think Food Fight's interesting. I'll grab it. I'll get the 20 extra gems. I might use it, but I might not. Oh, well, interesting. Elvish Archivist actually makes it there, so that's my 4th one of those. I am just rare drafting this. It's not really splashable, I would say. Well, it's whenever you play artifact or enchantment, you get a cool effect. It is pretty good. It might be. We could try and splash it. Right, not much here. I think another Sweettooth Witch is good. If we look at the mana curve, we need another 2-drop, I would say. Maybe a couple of 2-drops just to have a choice. Ruby Daring Tracker. Another Stingblade Assassin. I don't think we play another Stingblade Assassin, to be honest. I think I might cut the spells I'm not 100% on, so I think I would probably cut Twisted Fealty, one of the apples, I've also got 3 land. So I'm actually short a few cards if I cut those. How many 3-drops? I should probably cut a 3-drop. But I do like all of my 3-drops for the deck. They fit with the deck. We might actually just cut Food Fight just for the moment. And then I remember I've got 3 lands, so I need 5 more cards. I would need 5 more cards. Oh, actually, the perfect aggro card is Gingerbrute here. We do want to go low to the ground. Another 2-drop. Skewer Slinger. Monstrous Rage or a Frantic Firebolt. Interesting choice. Got too many 3-drops. We do want to go low to the ground and aggressive. I hate to say it, but I think it's the Monstrous Rage here. Eriette's Whisper. I don't think I'd play that, to be brutally honest. I need 3 more cards. Raid Bombardment. Merry Bards, the 3-drop. Another Evolving Wilds. But I need cards that are good. There's things I can play, I suppose, but this adds another thing to the battlefield. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing Raid Bombardment. I'll take a Merry Bards. Yeah, I'm not going to get those 2-drops. Catapult gets cut. Yeah, the Skewer Slinger, sure. That's good. Another 2-drop. So that's actually perfect. That's the right number of cards in the deck. But looked like black and red were quite popular with the bots. The end of the pack, we were just getting white, blue, and green cards, it seemed. So the theme is, yeah, we just went with our first card there, Goddric, and we went for black-red Celebration, because the second card was the Taken by Nightmares card, which seems good. Very good removal card. We managed to get a Gingerbrute. We managed to get a Rat out. And those are just significant, along with Taken by Nightmares. I've seen my opponents playing them and beating up on me with them. But I've not been using them at all, really. So it's a chance to try those out. I can actually... I've got a Twisted Fealty and another apple, but so I could go for the Steel route. Steel enemy creatures route, but there aren't easy ways of sacrificing those creatures in this set. It's less of a no-brainer. Just wondering how good Stingblade Assassin's going to be in the deck. Might not be that good. It's interesting, you could play 3 bowls of Porridge to do 2 damage, or play Food Fight and hope you get another artifact that you can sacrifice to do 2 damage. So I think maybe just in terms of efficiency, the 3 bowls of Porridge is better. It's just Food Fight, you can repeat the effect, but I don't think Food Fight makes it in. I have tried playing with Food Fight before, and we're not really dedicated to making artifacts. We have a few things that make artifacts, but not that many. I think Skewer Slinger actually works quite well with the Assassin. It could, it's like 1 point of first strike basically. And the Assassin can then come in and kill it before it kills the Skewer Slinger. Okay, I think I'm happy with that deck. I think that's worth a shot. I'll call that end of part 1. So thanks for watching so far. I'll have a little think about this and might make a few changes, to be honest. Okay, I think I'm ready. Right. Not changed anything. We'll stick with this bunch. I've just added this to decks. Right, there we go. Hopefully it should just be quick and nasty. We'll either go 0-3 or 3-3 probably. We get a creature. 1, 2, that's good. Okay, we've got the mice. Goodbye to the mice. Grand Ball Guest, and it's going to get Celebration 2 times in a row from my Sweettooth Witch. So that should be pretty good. Well, he has the Gallant Pie Wielder. That's pretty good. 2-3 first strike. Let's get double strike with Celebration. Okay. Actually, we could play Collector's Vault and the Skewer Slinger. It's 2 permanents. Sure. Yeah, first striker. I'll just hold off my team. That's alright, isn't it? That can tap down the first striker. I think, but we'll just build up the board a bit more and have another Sweettooth Witch. He might get an even better blocker now, but we'll have to take that risk. Okay, 3 colours. Black, red, white. Probably trying to shove as much removal in the deck as possible. Okay, very nice. You've got a... Oh, I have Monstrous Rage. So, Monstrous Rage is only going to give us 1 point of toughness. Let's remember that. So, and he's got 3 points of first strike. What are we doing? We are porridging. What am I doing? What am I doing? I've only got 4 mana. He's got wood 1. We need 3 mana to do that. So we cannot attack. So interesting, yeah, 2/3 first striker, just completely held off my attack. Well, plus the 1 removal spell I needed to get my 3/3. So that's the thing with aggro decks. Sometimes it's quite easy to stabilize with just if you get the right creature. Okay. Let's see, Skewer Slinger can get to 3/4. 4/4, I believe. Let's keep the Monstrous Rage back. I think what I want to do is block the flyer with the Skewer Slinger, and we'll try and shoot it down with the Porridge. What I'm guessing is he's got some kind of clever combat trick here, which means he doesn't die. Make sure we do the right one. And I'll lose my Skewer Slinger, but it's worth it. It's worth a shot. We'll use a combat trick. What I've done is I've lost a small creature and a use of my Porridge. He has Arcane Glory. It cost him the buff on his order. I noticed. That's not too bad. Okay, we have 5 mana. Let's draw a card, discard a card. Oh yeah, okay. We can lose the swamp. We get a treasure to cast that spell with. I'm just thinking about Boundary Lands Ranger, but we probably want to just keep Taken by Night Wetmares. You see, we could use Monstrous Rage pre-combat, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to swing. Of course, he gained 5 life with the Archons. The life link, that's why he's back on 20. I was thinking, I must have done him some damage. Is it something that untaps his thing? Okay, that's exactly 2 damage. X for 2, okay. Sure, you got... Oh, let's get the Monstrous Rage out. We can activate 3 bowls of porridge, by the way, but we do need this also for taken by nightmares. We have an enchantment in play right now, so that will let us scry for 2, which is a lovely bit of extra value. Well, I think, you know what, I want to keep my treasure, so I am gonna play the swamp. Well, actually, I have to take out the Pie Wielder. It's still a problem. That first strike. Okay, oh, lovely flyer on top. Oh no. Oh, this is it's only, yeah, you may discard a card. That's fine. And we could tap that down for 2 extra damage. Oh yeah, let's do that. Then he might be dead. I think this Porridge is pretty good. He's got his own take by nightmares. Everyone has taken by nightmares, apparently. But I've got another Sweettooth Witch, and it could do him 4 damage next turn, so he's got to kill that as well. Oh, that's a nice one. So he made a blocker, a little bit of loyalty. It's going to pump everything up. Oh, untaps everything as well. Oh my god. Right. Lose 2 life. Porridge is food as well. Lose 2 life. So, yep, it worked out. We've got that reach, that extra reach from the Sweettooth Witches doing the job there. Okie doke. 1 creature. We've got a rat out. We are hoping for that 1 toughness creature to appear. Yeah, I mean, so many people are playing this. You know, I've got to jump on the bandwagon. I've got to see if I can make it work. No, that's a 2 toughness creature. Yeah, what a terrible idea this card was. Gingerbrute. Okay. Monstrous Rage actually only gets it to 2 toughness. By the way, let's make it unblockable. And attack. Oh, Witch Vanity, yeah. I think people respect the Gingerbrute. They are going to use removal spells on it as soon as possible. Okay, Redcap Thief. It's a good blocker. I'm sure he has another removal spell in his white-black deck. We're just defending. Oh, that's a good point, yeah. Wicked roll. Oh, okay. +2/+2. Just a 5/5 creature there. That's a sorry, a 6/6. My mistake with lifelink. Sure. Okay, let's do some maths here. Monstrous Rage, basically, yeah, giant creatures you control. Adds 3 power. This is already doing 2 damage. That means it does 5 damage. Rat out means 6 damage. I can kill the flyer here. And equally, I can kill the knight on the ground. I can't save my creatures, though. So we're going to try Monstrous Rage on you. And rat out. First rat out kill I've managed. Yeah. I mean, it's probably not going to do the job, I think. We don't have that all-important card that makes my opponent sacrifice. I'm not sure is there much point using this to just do 5 damage if I can't sacrifice it. I mean, I get to swing for 8, so it's worth 8. Okay, let's not do anything this turn. Can take 5 more damage. Okay, so that's a 5/6. You just draw another land. Yeah, maybe just run the knight into him. It's only a 3/3 on my side of the board. Match. But there you go. What does this do? Yeah, I can gain 3 life, I suppose. But, you know, you got the nice enchant creatures combo. And, yeah, it's completely unstoppable now. And I've drawn 7 lands, which is not ideal. So taking 10 damage, we can block this one. Sack that for life, gaining life. Okay, we actually have Feed the Cauldron. That's interesting. So, the scariest one is actually the Menace one, so I've got to kill that. Gives us a food token, we can sacrifice that and get 8 hit points, but we're still dead if we attack us both with these. So that's 7/7 now. Yeah, okay, sure. Eat the food and we're still very dead. He just drew his absolutely key card there that makes his deck completely unstoppable. So, fair play. Right, it's a 2-lander. I'm going second. I'm drawing an extra card. We've got a turn 2 drop. Land. We hit a land, it's alright. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh, that's a disaster. So yeah, Spreading Seas. Yes, I don't have any mountains then, so I don't get to do my 2-drop. We draw a 3rd land, so we're gonna go for a Sweettooth Witch next turn. Let's see if we get hit with Spreading Seas again. That would be interesting. That's the most effective Spreading Seas I've seen so far in this kind of draft. Totally picked on my weak colour there. And I think we're taking 4 damage from that, so we could block with Sweettooth Witch. I don't really want to, so I'm going to blow that up. Right. Let's go with Sweettooth Witch. We have an interesting card here. We have Spiteful Hexmage. Curse is one of my own creatures. So play. Suspicious. Okay, let's not let him upgrade a combat trick into a removal spell. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. Evolving Wilds. And let's use that at the end of his turn. Let's be smart. He might have a thing to untap his creature, but I'm okay with it. Okay, -4 power. And I will play the Spiteful Hexmage and Curse the Witch. I just feel confident. I might be wrong, but I don't think there's direct damage in green or blue for 1 point of damage. I don't think they can punish me cursing the witch. You know what would have been really smart? If I'd waited until I could play the apple, steal one of his guys, and curse that one. That would have been really smart, had I thought of it. Skewer Witch. I guess he's going to curse my other guy. Everybody's cursed. Okay, let's try and find a mountain. Yeah, I think I want to sacrifice a food. That's 2 extra mana I've got. Okay, Stingblade Assassin. That's a good card. Okay, that one can basically let my Hexmage trade off with a 4/4. So that seems good. No attacks, enter. Except it. Oh, I was lucky. So if you put it, that obviously gives ward 1. Suddenly the Stingblade Assassin wouldn't have worked. Yeah, you're going to jump in the way of that one. I'll take 4. Has to be this way around. And now I can... Actually, Frantic Firebolt is better than Eaten by Nightmares. Nightmares here, isn't it? Because it's cheaper. It's just, yeah, 3 toughness and take 3 damage. Makes sense, right? Attack in the air for 3. But for that Spreading Seas, I'd have been able to cast Goddric by now. Goddric, first time I've drawn him. Oh, here we go. It's Goddric time. I mean, he's obviously going to die something. But, interesting, he is able to attack, he's got haste. I'll keep him back for defense. We've got 6 mana, so I can play 2 permanents next turn. I wonder if the apple let's see if the apple triggers celebration. Entering the battlefield under your control. No, it will not work for taking control of something already on the battlefield. Curse of the Werewolf, that's not good. Right, so that gets Sorcerer roll. I guess Goddric is dead, but we don't quite have the mana to taken by nightmares in response, which is a shame. Interesting point, I'd have... If I'd still... No. Frantic Firebolt would only have done 4 damage. Wait, no. It would have done 4 damage. But I did it last turn. It doesn't matter if... yeah, I wouldn't have had enough mana. Do I have enough... Yeah, no, he's just dead. Fine. About it, he's gone. Right. Well, you know, we got Goddric out for a second. This guy's gonna scry whenever he attacks, which is annoying. I'm gonna take 6. I'll have to heal up. And my assassin can't really trade off with anything. I do own that roll token, don't I? That's an enchantment I own. He's playing blue, so I think I should be proactive with my removal. I'll take out the 3/5 trample. Brambleghast, another creature. Get him on top of the deck. Let's have a Boundary Lands Ranger. We're on 9 health, so I would consider double blocking. No, that's the quitter's way out. Let's keep hitting. And I will hold the land, I think. We have a tempting apple after all, so we might have a little surprise for him at some point. Does this guy get haste? No. Okay, let's play the creature. Attack with the flyer. And the top. Ooh, nasty step, nasty sprite. Yeah, Oh, not going to do anything. Okay. Well, there's scavenger, I guess, to come. That's maybe what the idea is. Let it through. What's the big combat trick here? Okay, let's chuck a witch in the way, I think. I'm just worried about a big combat trick. Skewer Slinger. Okay. Yeah, on the block there. She could have, maybe I could have blocked with the 2/2/2s. Now I think about it. Yeah, so Tempting Apple, this can make him lose 3, by the way. So actually we could steal the flyer. Attack for 4 in the air. And we get through with 2 on the ground. But he has food, so he's on 11. So it doesn't quite work. It doesn't quite work. Genealogist. Okay, we're gonna use a timeout, that's fine. Does he have any good blocks if I attack with those 3, let's say? Okay, let's... I'm not really thought this through at all. I have a little bit, but not enough. See if he's got a count... Oh, he might have the counter spell. Let's me scry. I'll take the flyer. Take the flyer. I'll attack everything. Okay. Top or bottom of the library. Okay. Interesting. I guess it's going to go on the top. So that's the big deal. That's his rare card he got. That's coming soon. 6/6. Yeah. He's got a lot of options, to be honest. Okay, I'm gonna just get next. Okay, I think he's got this one. I will actually take a measure of conceding, because I'm just looking at the time and I want to go to bed early. So yeah, I think it's still fun. Still a fun match. Two losses, one win. Sure. Okay, we've got the Grotto, we've got Collector's Vault, 3 bowls of porridge we can play, Gramble Ghast as well, but we'll need 3 mana for that. Crystal Grotto can scry us to another land. Yep, got to get rid of that. Lucky we got a mountain off the top. A little help from scrying, I suppose. We want to pay 4 for that to get the young roll token, I think. Oh, he's got the very chap. We want. Oh wait, we've got Feed the Cauldron. We've got Feed the Cauldron, so we can just kill him straight away before he gets to do damage. We could Redcap Thief and swing for 3. And then we've got 4 mana for next turn. We could kill this guy with balls, a bowl of porridge. Or just still Feed the Cauldron next turn. There's lots of options. Actually, the most aggressive option is Redcap Thief. Tackle the 3/3. He's got Merry Bards, but you do not have the mana to attach a young roll token, which is a shame. Now, I think I want to kill this thing with the bowl of porridge. How do I put 2 things into play, though? I don't think I do. Yeah, I think this is good. Just kill the party crasher with a bowl of porridge. Attack with both, and we don't care if he trades. It's a fair trade, I think. Arguably, maybe we should have done Feed the Cauldron on something. Okay, Feed the Cauldron's good on this guy because it's... that one's good if he has any friends. You can give him a 1 token. Kill it now before it enhances something. There's the Gingerbrute Recruiter. Okay. Okay, interesting. What I'm thinking, actually, bit convoluted. Spiteful Hexmage curses himself, and then I've got mana for Rat Out. If he tries to double block, I can trade the guest for both of the knights, and then I get a rat into the bargain. Then again, maybe I just want to do a Collector's Vault. Okay, now let's do a Spiteful Hexmage cursing himself. Attack with the guest. Let's see. Okay, and we'll rat out one of them. There's a trade. Oh, he has 3 bowls of porridge as well. There goes the Hexmage. Sacrifice that for a card. All I've got is a rat. So yeah, I really didn't find that 4th land, did I? The Merry Bards were gonna make the difference. Well, Sweettooth Witch is a 3-2. I think be aggressive, play a 3-2, attack with a rat. We've got next turn to try and draw a 4th land. We don't have to resort to the Collector's Vault just yet. Look a coin on that rat. Oh. 3-2. Could tap my witch, couldn't he, and attack and get through. I might want to keep my witch anyway. It's a Gingerbrute. Okay. So playing Gingerbrute and Collector's Vault doesn't feel too bad. Usually the Collector's Vault, you discard your excess lands though. Do I really want to discard an excess creature? Oh, he's got, yeah, Unruly Catapult is a nice blocker there. Oh, Monstrous Rage. That's good. But Gingerbrute might be too good to just sort of throw away. He's got he's got haste, hasn't he, on that one? No, it's something that can gain haste. It doesn't have haste all the time. 1 damage. It's a 4/4. What's he blocking? Make it a trade. Yeah. Gets a bit of damage through as well. I think I want to... yeah, that's instant speed. Let's do that end of my opponent's turn. He top decks Ash Party Crasher. Nice and aggressive. I mean, I've got some food tokens, I suppose. So I want to drop my Skewer Slinger. I don't have an enchantment yet. My turn. So, okay, Frantic Firebolt. I am drawing the damage here. The catapult is going to chip away at me. I could just go aggressive, Bards, and the roll token. He actually gets blocked though, because I can't make him unblockable this turn. But it puts another big thing on the table. The Gingerbrute will be able to grow step. It'll put an enchantment on the board as well. It's a safe attack because he doesn't have any cards in hand. And the Merry Bards can trade with Ash, I think, pretty well. Before Ash gets out of hand, hopefully. Oh, he's got Merry Bards. Oh, it's put two things into play. And that's actually getting it to be a 4-4. So that's literally the best thing he could have drawn. Ah, horrendous. Nice top deck. I'm going to Evolving Wilds for... Yeah, I need to find a swamp, don't I? Gingerbrute. So, yeah, it's so awkward not having enough mana. We're going to have to just kill the really dangerous thing. And not attack, because obviously his Merry Bards can trade with the Gingerbrute. I can't make it unblockable this turn. Yeah, he top decked Ash, followed by Merry Bards, which is pretty nice. But he has, I suppose he's drawn a lot of land. He's drawn 8 land. So I've had more action, I suppose. He has a bit more, he has a few more life points to show for it. No attacks, I'm lower on life. I've got to be defensive. With my Merry Bards, I'm thinking obviously got a 0-4 blocker anyway, so. Okay, right. We've got an enchantment. It seems silly to not attack with a Gingerbrute, gotta say. I think I'm going to Seems silly to not play a 4 mana creature as well. Gotta say. This is just going to be 1 damage a turn every single turn. He could draw something better, but I want to scry for 2 as well. And then, yeah, I want to hit a 5th land so I can make Gingerbrute unblockable and play a 4-drop. Simple as that. Okay, yeah, mountain on top. We probably don't need both of those, so take a 5th land. Won't attack. Be a bit defensive. Now he's going to slam down the biggest creature you've ever seen, and I'm kind of regretting my life choices. That's just another 4, it's okay. Four, 3, I just block like that. Okie doke, we get our 4th land, we make this guy unblockable. Now, we could block with Stingblade Assassin. Which seems like a waste, right? Maybe we can take 3 damage. Play out Stingblade Assassin. Swing for 7 next round, right? Gingerbrute doesn't need to be unblockable. He's a 4/4 now. Sweettooth Witch. Blocker. Lots of food. That did it. That did it. Young roll token on Gingerbrute is definitely a winner. Yeah, we had that awkward getting stuck on 3 and then 4 land situation. So he had to make some ugly decisions, like not attacking with Gingerbrute. But it made sense. The Porridge is definitely very useful. Enjoying the Porridge at the moment. Okay, we don't have double red for Goddric. We've got a burn spell for 2 damage. We've got a 4-drop. It's not ideal, is it? We'll keep it. We've got 2 colours of mana. See if we get hit with Spreading Seas again on our first mountain. Let's hatching plans this time. We get a Gingerbrute. We could... it wants me to hold up mana for Rat Out. Maybe it's got a point. Maybe I'm not going to Monstrous Rage my Gingerbrute just yet. Hold that up. But he might die to Flickered Point now. Would have been able to save it with Monstrous Rage. But never mind. blame the auto tapper. It's an unruly catapult. Okay. Yeah, blue-red, unruly catapult. Sort of thing. Right. Let's see if he has the temerity to block Gingerbrute. So let me recap. Monstrous Rage definitely adds basically 3 damage, so I should kill. Yes. Good. He is not long for this world. Well, that's okay. He's drawn 3 cards with hatching plans. That's the first time I've seen. I think it might be first or second time I've seen someone actually get that combo working. I tried it myself. I don't think I ever drew it basically, but fair play. I think my opponent's now won the game. He's got too many cards. Right, Gingerbrute. Let's go. I'll draw a land to save my life, but there you go. What else is new? And now he's dead to the perfect 1 damage spell. Of course he is. I suppose that's coming soon. No, let's not play a reach creature yet. Let's play the Boundary Lands Ranger. Okay, we've got some instant speed shenanigans. So he gets basically prowess on instants and sorceries. We think we can attack. If he tries to block, we might have a few surprises for him. Fair enough. So it's just Frantic Firebolt on you. Do have a nice combo, I think. Oh yeah, it was Skewer Slinger, Stingblade Assassin. We'll see if we're allowed to combine those 2 together. Have to be next turn. Oh, it has Curiosity, of course he does. It's the old Curious Catapult deck. I've tried playing it myself without too much success, I think. I think I went 2-3. Yeah, no blocks. You get to draw a card. What are you? He's already drawn 3 extra cards from Hatching Plans, by the way, so we're not doing great in terms of cards. He's got 7 land. He's got just 3 more land than me. Wow, so he's going to get even more card advantage from this. I never drafted this. I thought this is a luxury card. This is not going to do anything. Feed the Cauldron doesn't work, so we're going to try our Stingblade Assassin trick here, but it's very likely to fail. Oh, he's dead. Sure. That's reassuring. That's 1 less removal spell. try it anyway. Counter spell. Yeah, counter spell. And there's another catapult, as you expect. A curious catapult deck. Did I just fall asleep there and not save my Skewer Slinger? Oh no, I was tapped out. I did not have a spare amount of a spare point for rat out. Naturally. I guess Feed the Cauldron on the catapult is 1 less damage next turn. Yep. Good argument to me. Still can't play Goddric. We're stuck on. We seem to be stuck on 1 red mana source. Oh, he did his spell, so he's got my Collector's Vault off the top. He even has a Lord Skitter Sewer King, which is definitely from his deck. So he is splashing black. Nice. I could rat out Lord Skitter. But when they get to, sacrifice the hatching plans on like turn 4, it's not going to be a good time for you. And yeah, later dropping Curiosity on their big flyer, of course, to just yeah. Meanwhile, I'm stuck on 1 mountain. Oh, did I just... Yeah, I just clicked enter a bit too quickly there. Obviously, that is a perfect target for rat out. Okay. Now, before I get overexcited, Goddric... We're not going to be able to Celebration in his turn, actually. Yeah, it's going to be very hard to make him a 4/4 flying blocker. I'm going to take a lot of damage, but let's kill his flyer now. That makes him a 4/4 flyer, nice. Let's make him look good as well. Let's start doing some damage. Yeah, it is a Johan deck, of course. Farsight Ritual. Sure. 2 from the top 4. I mean, 2 horrible things happened to my Gingerbrute. He got bounced with Johan stopgap, and then he died to the blow off steam. Okay, Bowl of Porridge, 2 damage. It's not enough damage, is it? Okay. No, I don't care too much. I just want to do some damage. combat thingy is that? Yeah, he's got... Yeah, it's a 3-point thingy. Oh well, we'll block. We'll block. Change of heart. We'll try and win this rather than just lose immediately. Could be another classic comeback. You never know. If he goes this slow, okay, good, that's dead. Just check, he's actually got 10 cards left. He's drawn 10 more cards than me. That sounds about right. If I block the biggest thing, do I still die? 5, 7. I die exactly. Yeah. Not good. Yeah, that's... I played a pretty ridiculous Johan deck last night. The amount of synergy you can pack into the deck is ridiculous. It's I didn't even think it was going to be that good a deck, but it went 7-2. It's definitely the deck to beat, I think. We've managed 2-3 with that. That's all right. Aggro, a bit hit and miss. Sometimes it goes 7-0 because it just goes underneath every deck in the field. This one, look, maybe not that much removal, I suppose. Although actually more removal than I usually manage to get. So I've got Feed the Cauldron, Porridge, a Torch the Tower. Try to rat out. And I had my first ever Taken by Nightmares as well. So, and a Frantic Firebolt. This was pretty removal heavy for my deck. It didn't have much card advantage. So you saw that you run into someone who has value and card draw, and you get absolutely decimated by the late game. Yeah. But I did want to try the black-red aggro deck. I've tried red-white aggro, red-green aggro. So this is... well, I probably played red-green big creature, actually, but... yeah, this was just okay. I think Boundary Lands Ranger is out of place here. I probably want a different 2-drop because I don't have any... I've got to build my own 4-power creatures with my enhancements on a 3-power creature. But yeah, that was okay. Got to try some new things. Got to try Eriette's Tempting Apple as well. Yeah, actually might. So how do I think about the cards I haven't played before? I think Taken by Nightmares is obviously a ridiculously good card. Eriette's Tempting Apple definitely has potential, but just sort of gives you a bit of extra reach. I can see it being good. It wasn't good for me this run. So the deck around it wasn't good enough. I think this looks better. It's better the better the aggro the deck, the better this card is basically. And yeah, Rat Out. Yeah, it's a bit underwhelming. It didn't do anything for me particularly here. I killed a 2/1 flyer, that was the highlight. killed something else. Now I think of it. But yeah, it's I think a little bit cheesy. It's basically a combat trick. A lot of people are gonna do, you know, an exact block. They're gonna block your 3/3 with a 3/3. So this wins that kind of situation. So it's probably useful quite often. I can see why people use it. Just I'm not that taken with it. Yeah. I hadn't used the 3 bowls of porridge before. It did look like an okay card, and yeah, it's not bad. Colourless removal. If you're playing black-red, do you need colourless removal? You probably could find another card. We left out the food fight, of course. This is going to get better the more artifact creation you've got. So I've got Collector's Fools making treasure tokens, but I felt like it wasn't enough. I wasn't focused on build. I had Sweettooth Witch to make food as well, but no, I don't think it's not a dedicated food deck, really. Anyway, I think that's the video. I want to go to bed. Right, let's claim that quickly. Right, so thanks for watching.